Hi, and thanks for watching Viewpoint, Hexagon Safety, Infrastructure, and Geospatial's Division podcast series. And I'm your host, Jack Williams. One of the true differentiators of Hexagon Safety, Infrastructure, and Geospatial's division is our partnership approach to achieving customer success. We understand that when it comes to purchasing technology, it's kind of like a marriage, and you need a trusted partner and an advisor you can count on when times get tough. And in the Asia Pacific region, we continually take this approach, and we are your true partners for success before, during, and after implementation of all of our solutions. And in this episode, I'm very excited to speak with Sarah Farfalla, Executive Director of Customer Experience in the Asia Pacific, and David Dennis, our Senior Business Development Manager, both at Hexagon Safety and Infrastructure, to talk about our customer experience capabilities in the Asia-Pac region. And I want to welcome you both to the Viewpoint.
Thanks, Jack.
Thank you.
Okay, so David, before we discuss Hexagon's partnership approach, why don't you please give us a high-level overview of the Asia-Pacific market when it comes to public safety? Is this a region that is more forward-thinking when it comes to implementing public sector solutions, or are there any public safety challenges that stand out?
Jack, we've been in the public safety industry now in Australia, in the APAC region, for about 30 years. We've done 9 major new customer implementations and over 30 upgrades of those solutions. There are different challenges across the industry, whether that's customers wanting to go to cloud in Australia, customers wanting to be on-prem in Asia. Lots of different challenges. Some of our customers are just coming on to trying to create a single number for public safety. So wide range of challenges across a very diverse market space.
And Sarah, so what do you have to add to this question? So I know that public safety in the U.S. and public safety in Canada and Brazil and Europe, a lot of different challenges that that affect those types of regions versus Asia Pacific. So do you have anything to add? I mean, I understand that based off my experience in product management and working directly with customers and actually being out on some customer sites in that area, things are a little different. So can you kind of elaborate a little bit more on the question I asked David?
Yeah, sure, Jack. And look, it is true. There are a lot of differences, but when it comes to partnership, a lot of things are very much the same. Constantly increasing demands from their communities, very much the same as the US and everyone globally, I'd say. That will always be a continuous challenge into the future. As a partner, we need to be ready to support them at any moment and be planning with them to support and enhance the changes in their technology environments way into the future. Like David mentioned, we have over 400 years combined experience in our region alone, and we have the experience and the expertise to partner with our customers and to be supported by our global colleagues such as yourself and use that experience to help our customers. And we are global, but we act local, which gives our customers the best opportunity for the best outcomes.
I like that. Global, but local. And I think that's a good synopsis of what Hexagon Safety Infrastructure and Geospatial provides. So, in our business, partnering with our customers to ensure their success, and let's say it, before, during, and after any implementation is paramount. That's what we do well. That's what we want to see our customers succeed. That is our noble cause. So, Sarah, please elaborate more and tell us more about our customer experience approach in Asia Pacific region.
Yeah, absolutely. We've really made a point in our part of the world to make the customer the center of our world. We know we can't exist without our customers. So my team is very much driven to driving a positive customer experience. What that means is we, the customer experience team, sit in between the Hexagon business and the customer and work towards bringing the two closer together. to be the voice of customer into the Hexagon organization, but to also help the organization understand the customer's business better, so our solutions and expertise can benefit them in the most effective way.
Yeah, that's an excellent answer. And I think that's key, is keeping the customers at the center of our world. David, do you have anything to add to Sarah's comments there?
Yeah, I think the transparency in the process, probably right from the start, to build that partnering. So we need to be open and honest with our customers around what is standard functionality, what drive them towards staying on a reasonably standard version of the product, so we can get upgrades, we can make the best of new technologies that comes along, and have them get onto that platform as soon as they can. So being that partner right from the start, encourage them to use COTS wherever possible, and where we do integrations, try and make those with connectors that we can keep into the future as simple as possible.
Yeah, so it sounds like, I mean, you're sort of guiding that customer towards a COTS solution, plus that additional configuration that's needed for the specific locale. Yeah. And that has the benefits of that long-term supportability, that faster, simpler upgrades, that avoiding that maintenance nightmare that oftentimes happen in this industry. So Sarah, to kind of transition from that, can you tell us how our commitment to our Asia Pacific customers is based on more than just technology? I mean, we hear a lot of tech speak, but it's really more than that. And Hexagon offers a lot more than that. And it's about building relationships and understanding these overwhelming challenges that they face, knowing the right questions to ask people who have been there before, and helping them meet these challenges. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, Jack, relationships are really the key to successful partnerships. Within what we do, our customers need a partner, not just a technology provider, because of the fast-paced and ever-changing critical environments they work within. Technology providers, as we all know, provide tools, but partners are there when you need them for support, and you're working towards a common or shared goal or outcome. And those are two very different things. I think the other thing to acknowledge with relationships is they have ups and downs. It's very realistic. And trust and confidence is also a very key part of that relationship. And once that's built, there's really an opportunity to achieve some great things. This is what we recognize as being incredibly important for the longevity and success of our business, and for that of our customers as they serve their communities. And we, as the people, not just the employees, that are part of those communities. So positive and honest relationships built on trust allow both parties to be vulnerable, but yet support each other incredibly effectively, to understand each other's strengths and weaknesses, and allows us to work together beyond just the immediate objective or challenge.
That's well put, Sarah. Vulnerability, a little bit of humbleness, being practical about the situation. I think that's what people really expect and need in this time. So let's dive a little bit deeper on this. So, David, please tell me about our unique client enablement tools that we offer. So what do we do that's a little different than the others, right? From our modern user interface that we spend hours and hours and have a team of UX specialists around that create a user-centered design, and hours of surveys and research and customer monitoring, to self-serve analytics, to artificial intelligence that acts as a blind spot detector for our call takers and dispatchers. What do we do when it comes to that client enablement tools that we offer, David?
Look, I think you've covered a lot of it there, Jack, but it's a broad range, and now enabling our customers to get onto a platform, and OnCall is a platform that enables them to, through configuration, change workflows. It takes advantage of a modern web-based user interface. There is progressive disclosure of data, so we're not overloading the operators. And I think, as you said, the assistive AI in that plays a role in that, not only for perhaps the supervisor in the room getting additional information on matches and missions that have occurred that he can find out, or they can find out, situational awareness, but also for the criminal investigations teams within our customers, actually being able to see that AI analytics in real time, deep diving and data mining our data that's being created, a lot of it in free text fields in the comments, being able to data mine that and have it come back into the user interface as a quick message to say, hey, I've got a similarity, or you've overloaded in this area, or whatever the term is, but actually just bringing that modern, fresh user interface with some real-time alerts when they're needed, and being able to say whether they add value, being able to use the machine learning component to say, hey, that was really informative, I want more alerts like that, and actually train the AI to work for you and how you run your business.
Yeah, I mean, David, I mean, that partnership-driven approach, we're trying to enable a client. We're not trying to be a vendor. We're trying to be a partner, and we're trying to provide tools that don't necessarily mean you have to come back to the vendor all the time. You're not locked in. We're trying to teach you how to be successful on your own and provide the tools such as self-serve data analytics, a nice, easy-to-use interface, things like assistive AI to really help with that. Sarah, do you have anything to add to this question?
Yeah, sure. I think for our existing customers, one of the really important things is the user experience feedback loop. The fact that there's literally thousands of global users' years of experience feeding back into already a leading product, but also the opportunity for customers to provide their own feedback is really important to them, where they feel like they're able to support taking the innovation into our technology forward. It's a real benefit to them, and they're really really keen to be part of that. It also allows them to really benefit from the learnings of some of the best around the world for future functionality in modern technology, but also at the same time, while they're still protecting some of the historical IP and investments they've made, and also the ability to share that amongst others. So it allows them to balance the best of both worlds, which gives them, of course, the best opportunity for the best outcomes for their own front lines.
Excellent. So before we wrap up, and I know I've kind of been throwing some questions at you guys, so thanks for dealing with me. Is there anything that you, David, you, Sarah, would like to talk about, or do you have any sort of parting wisdom to give to the audience before we wrap up here? David?
Well, I think one of the key things Sarah said earlier was acting local but being global. I think being able to share our customer experience with new prospects, putting them in contact with existing people who are using our software, be that local or global, putting them in contact with some of our implementation teams and partners or partner agencies, so that they can get confidence in what we do. We are sitting across many different working groups and global committees. So enabling the sharing of that technology information, but bringing it down to a level where it's local. So being able to talk about a local problem, but referencing a global change or organisation. I think that's one of the big benefits of a global provider.
I agree, and David, you hit on something there about that. Being a global provider, it's really about being honest and having honest feedback and transparency, both from Hexagon and the customers, because that's vital for ultimately a successful implementation, a successful go live, a successful upgrade, and beyond. And Sarah, what are your thoughts on that? Yeah,
look, the whole point of this is to talk about the fact that we're set up as a partner, and we really are. We want to work with our customers through their entire journey, from deciding on what their path is in terms of innovation and moving forward, to supporting that all the way through to execution and looking at the future forward of that. I think linking that back to what David said, as a partner, we uniquely either have the experience, knowledge, or we have access to it, so we can help help share that and navigate that amongst our customers, as well as what we have internally with commitment and passion from a global team. And that is what really sets us aside from the rest. And coupled with the fact that we're there to support our customers through their entire journey, and that means through the challenges and the triumphs, it's really quite unique. So it's important that our customers do know that, and we can share that.
Would you say that's unique with what we provide, Sarah? I
would say it's unique, absolutely, and I think our customers do know that, absolutely.
Excellent. Well, I know this was short and sweet, but I'd like to say a big thank you to Sarah Farfalla, our Executive Director of Customer Experience in the Asia Pacific region, and David Dennis, our Senior Business Development Manager at Hexagon Safety Infrastructure and Geospatial. And I look forward to having you both back on the Viewpoint. For everyone else out there, our audience, thank you for tuning in to Viewpoint. And for more great stories, videos, and vodcasts, please visit hexagon.com. Thank you.